Yeah, like strength, wisdom, charisma.
Hi, everybody, and welcome
Hey,
to episode. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna do that. Welcome to episode 15 of Tropicz, the season finale, as it would be. Um, we are joined by three of our four companions. Hayes settled everything that was holding him here, and he went off toward the light, which is why he's represented by a cute ghost image. Um, though it may not be the last time you see him. Anyways, um, so last time we left off, um, you guys were, uh, you guys just dealt with the Brine Queen.
crushed her head like a
She,
grape.
yes, she died. Witness now has voices in his head. You hear whispers from everywhere, and it's very difficult for you to shut them off. And that metal thing that's injected its way into your skull feels a little uncomfortable. And you can swear to God every once in a while, it moves.
Uh, I also heard it speak to me before. So,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm just kind of sitting, because the last when we left off, I just collapsed onto the ground.
Uh-huh.
Um, that all just kind of took everything out of me, and so I'm trying to filter out of everything, and it starts just like squiggling around inside of my head. Like, can you not?
um, apologies. I'm still trying to figure out where all your... Oh, there it is. And you feel suddenly you're not tired anymore. And then in your head you hear, did that work?
Yeah, I could feel my legs again.
I just turned off your pain receptors. You'll feel it. You'll feel it a lot more later, but for now you'll be fine.
All right, I kind of like roll over and I'm just like, hey, so we did it, and I see the ether just like slowly walking over from across the beach.
She is so injured. I know Hayes healed her last time, but she's at 17. So
Yeah, you got wrecked, and I think you took a wound of
yeah.
and I think you took a wound.
I think she has one or two. I have to double check my notes.
I think you
But
have like one wound left, but
at least one, yeah.
luckily none of the wounds were from a bite. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, so yeah, metamorphosis. You know what that is that just into him,
Her.
into her. You know exactly what that is. You have not seen one in a very, very, very long time, but they are a symbiote. They're not necessarily a parasite. Um, Back on their homeworld, they literally jump from body to body. They're, for all intents and purposes, immortal. Um, they're made out of a living metal that nobody's been able to figure out where the hell it came from. Uh, they even surmise that it was a race of creators that created them, that they have long outlived.
Ah, seems like you have a new friend. You're not Violet. Why am I calling you Violet? That's not it.
Violet was mentioned.
Yeah, he's really loud.
From what I remember about symbiotes, you'll get used to it after a little while. I hope that everything is copacetic.
I wasn't thinking this was a lifelong thing, but we're kind of here now, so not really a lot I can do about it.
You could
um,
like stab it. No, stabbing works.
You swear to God, you feel it moving around in your skull again, but this time
Stab it.
being more he's it being more delicate.
It's just like internally, right? Can I help you with something?
No, I'm just trying to figure you out. Your brain pattern isn't normal.
Isn't normal how?
I I it's hard to explain. It's like this, and you feel this really sharp pain in your arm.
Ah!
That should be your endorphins, but they're over here, and then suddenly you feel your endorphins kick in.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
That it's funny that you're saying you don't like this, but it feels really good.
Not supposed to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's just trying to explain that you're the third human I've been in. Your wiring is different.
I don't know. I don't. It's just like she's just sitting there, just thinking, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
well,
like
I
it's
mean,
like you're thinking this. Yeah,
it's like all the other people that this symbiote is connected to were, regular people who didn't train themselves so that they could kill superheroes like consistently, right? So it's just
yeah.
like, I don't know. Is it all the psychological trauma? Who knows?
Oh, by the way this is going to work is your next talent is additional origin, and the additional origin is cosmic.
I love being normal.
Writing that down. Being normal was so great. I'm gonna miss
I
it.
love it. It's great. I
And
just
by
run
the
really
way,
fast. I don't
if you
have
want
to
to
deal with all.
if you want to take new powers, you can learn telepathy and telekinesis, and any
Mhm.
power that you can justify using those two.
Shaded powers. Got it. Cool. Uh, all right. Well, I'm gonna stand up, and it's still kind of like sore from where Meta blasted her earlier to help her take out
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I don't know if anyone's ever told you before, but that shit hurts. Talking to Meta.
Yes, when things do rifle through your brain, that can be quite unpleasant.
No, I'm talking about when you
I take
hit
the
me.
blast. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
Uh, it's all right. I asked for it. Just, in case you never had feedback for it before. Typically the things I put knives in die, so I don't get a chance to do a survey about how they felt about it afterwards.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm quite aware of what that can feel like. My sisters are quite creative in their pranks, so.
Okay, well, that's one job done, one super down. I want to go home. Um, we can just leave.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
Yes,
You can just
I
walk
think
out.
even the hunger is gone. So
Oh yeah, that gnawing feeling you had in the back of your head is gone.
Yeah, you all are like, yeah, finally the psychosis is gone. Me, the what?
Oh no. If you still have points of psychosis, you have them.
Hmm.
They don't go away instantly. They go away with time, and if you work on trying to overcome your psychosis, like you say, hey, I'm gonna take a week or two off, try to figure, that's how you can do it. Or people with powers.
I like being weird, so I
Yeah. And when you mentioned the hunger, the voice in your head witness goes, "Oh yes, about that. Apologies. When I was trapped in that decaying body, I couldn't help but project what was going through me."
We can't hear him, right? Only like she
Mm-mm.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I figured out what the hunger was. It's in my head now.
That's pleasant.
No, I think that's fun. It could be worse.
You know,
Why do you
that's all
say
right.
that?
Because like we all could be dead right now, and we're not.
Oh my
So
god.
it could be worse. It's all right. I think just pat you on the shoulder. It'll be fine.
I mean, I told Hayes to be ready to kill me if things went south. So, like,
Yeah, I think we were all kind of planning on killing each other at one point. So, but it's better now. We got
I'm
better.
pretty sure that the reason why they sent me with the three of you consistently.
Yeah, pretty much. You're the failsafe. So yeah, the sun is starting to peek up from the water now. Birds, you hear birds singing. It's really nice morning. The wind is coming in nice and cool. And it's not as quiet as it
Dog.
as it used. Yes, Mocha attacked me.
Must have hugs, obviously.
Obviously, I have to remind her every once in a while that I love her. She's such a needy dog, but I love it. Okay, we
My
good?
camera keeps going blurry. I can't fix it. There we go.
Okay, baby, go. I'll go. I'll play with you when I'm done. Go. Come on. Good girl. Good Kama. Play. Good girl. I love her. She's such a good dog. Okay, so yes. The keys sounds louder than it normally does. Like the wildlife around this little area you're in is just teeming. And with the sun coming up, you realize why it smells the way it smells here. All this sargassum weeds have been drawn into this little cove and have been rotting here over time, which is why it smells like rotted flesh, even though there's no bodies here. Well, there was one body. It's under the water now.
I'm just gonna like look around for literally anything to prop myself up with and be like, all right, well, we got a lot of walking to do.
And like
I
the good thing
do.
is we didn't break the bridge, and so we can still use it.
Mm-hmm. So,
mhm.
I'm trying to put something on mute. Where's my mute? Mute. Okay, go on. Oh, what were
I
you
think we're
saying?
just heading back.
Yeah, we're just heading back. So like
Yeah,
I
we're
prop
just
myself
talking
up
about
and I
it.
start like walking out of the theater of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you start to walk out of the theater, and you see that big guy that you took down before you came in here. He's gone.
Oh.
But standing at the entrance is an old man. He's dressed in white pants. He has an old Cuba Vera shirt and a fedora, and he has a cane. You saw him with the other group of people before,
Mm-hmm.
and as you start to walk up, he just lowers his head a little bit, holding his hat. He goes, "Not here to fight."
I think a fun little thing that your symbiote is gonna start feeling is the bloodlust and the preparation to kill every time we run into an unknown super. So like a flare of like, oh my god, what is that? Before then, he's like, not here to fight, and then I was like, all right, cool, and like the instinctive knife I was reaching for is already like back where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like wow, that your reaction time is impressive, and your feeling toward enhanced individuals is noted. Um, as you get close to him, you see the man has a beard and a mustache. It's grayed. He has long hair that comes down to about his neck. Um, he uh, is tanned. He has spent a lot of time in the sun. Um, and he's like, the queen is dead. I'm assuming. Because you guys, wait a minute. You're missing someone.
Yeah.
Um, they were of the spiritual nature. It seems as though what they needed to pass on has come.
Wait, were they a ghost the entire time? Wait a second.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were a ghost the entire time.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
um. Well, I hope he finds peace wherever he goes. I'm just here to tell you that you have free passage off the island. My friends are leaving you alone. You're free to go. We don't want any trouble.
Thank you. Um,
And I apologize for Brutus. He's a little hard-headed and likes to punch things before he talks.
it's
Sorry that I
understandable.
like cut the back of his leg and hurt him. I guess he deserved it.
I'm not going to argue.
Okay, all right.
To be fair, with the hunger, about any of us could turn into a brute. So
Agreed.
it is.
No, I'm just fast. Sorry, I have to argue with everyone on the
Well,
side.
you're moving a little slow right now. You're
No,
like,
it's fine.
ow, ow.
She's so injured. I can't fix my camera. Sorry.
It's okay.
Can't fix it.
So you're gonna grab your look. We lost our sponsorship. We have one camera not working. We. It's okay.
You're muted now if you're trying to talk.
I am.
I muted myself.
Pix.
Sorry. No, I muted myself.
Yeah, Pixie was talking but muted. So I just want to say.
I was like, oh my god, it's over.
No, it was me. I muted myself to drink my soda.
So
Right.
so he goes. He says yes. When you're that hungry for that long, I wonder what it's going to do to some people. Well, bless you. God bless you, and may Santa Maria look over you. And he turns around and starts to walk away. And you notice that the cane is not for looks, because he is leaning on it heavily.
All right. Well, that's one less problem we got to deal with. Now we got all those cannibals that tried to kill us, and we tried to kill on the way over.
To be fair, though, we do have a truce with our one strange friend. So
Yeah,
at
he's
least one
waiting
thing
for
in
you.
our corner.
He's waiting for you at the bridge, supposedly.
Okay. Well, I hope that stands. I really don't want to have to fight anyone after all that.
So you make your way up the bridge, and up at the apex of the bridge, you start to see that very familiar Hawaiian shirt. As you get closer, his head's back, and like the wind is hitting him in the face, the wind coming off the ocean, and he's like taking in the warmth of the sun as the sun comes up in the morning. Um the shotgun he has is like leaning against uh the rail of the bridge. Um he doesn't even notice you as you guys are coming.
Hey, hey, I know you're having a moment.
It's so quiet.
I wish I knew what that felt like. Uh,
It's like I don't want to bite down on anything. Okay, well, I promised I would get you back. And I am a man of my word. And he picks up his shotgun. And he holds it like this over his shoulders. And he just starts to walk down the bridge.
all right. Like as we're walking, I'm talking to the symbiote in my head, right? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, you can't see memories, can you?
No, I can't do that.
Cool. All right, just checking. Um,
But I can't see past memories. But if you think of something now, I could see it.
all right.
I can't dig into your head, into your brain without literally killing you.
Okay. Well, wait. Why didn't you do that with the zombie?
Because he was already dead and the brain was decomposing as I was trapped in it.
Okay, but like when you destroy the zombie brain.
Oh no! I tried. Trust me, I tried. I tried a lot, and it was still. I think I had it down to like maybe. I need some bioelectric energy to survive. If there's none, I would die. I tried to destroy as much of the brain as I could, and still sustain myself. But I overextended, which is why I lost control of my abilities, and I ended up projecting his ravenousness, and I couldn't stop.
Okay. Well, you're probably gonna see some things. If you're here with me, you're gonna have to learn the definition of the word metal.
Okay?
Because I was ready to have someone kill me if it meant that you inside of my head was going to mean that I was gonna go out of control.
But that sounds like a reasonable course of action. If you thought you were a threat to your friends, that sounds like a reasonable course of action. Especially
I'm
seeing how the Z virus turned my host's wife into a monster.
What do you
And
think you did while you were inside of his head?
what do you mean?
I'm gonna think back to those kids.
I didn't need to see that.
That's what you did.
Yes, but I didn't do it on purpose.
Purpose doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. An accident's
They're
an
like that.
accident.
An accident's an accident, but they're like that now.
I understand. But an accident's an accident. It's not like I did it on purpose. Trust me,
I don't.
if another living host was anywhere near me, I would have jumped ship. Even though Robert and I were close and I was bound to him for 28 years, um I still remember feeling his brain die underneath me. It is not the first time, but this was different. this virus doesn't follow any laws of nature I've ever encountered. And somehow it killed his brain and yet kept it alive, and yet parts of his brain died and other parts of his brain became hyperactive. Um, Hunger, uh, anger, um, pain receptors all stopped working. I still don't understand why the body is taking so long to decompose. Unfortunately, I am not a scientist. Some of my compatriots probably would have loved the experience and learned a lot from it, but unfortunately, I am not them.
All right. Well, I need you to know, knowing what happens now if I get bit.
Oh no! Yeah, but see, you're surrounded by other living people, so if you get bit, I could jump.
I'm not always surrounded by other living people. I go off on my own a lot.
Don't get bit.
I get bit, it'll be, and I think
My
about it.
my previous host um got bit because he didn't realize his wife was already turned.
Oh no, we're losing you.
Did you hear me?
You're back. You were lagging for a bit.
Yeah. So oh, I was lagging.
Uh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
you said
weird.
previous host, and then you were just cutting out, and you're fine now.
That's so weird. Um, he tells you that his previous host uh got bit because he didn't realize his wife had turned yet.
hmm
Yeah.
Uh, Witness is gonna say that I, knowing what I know, I have a responsibility now not to turn. And whether or not there are other living people around me to jump for you to jump to or not, I'm not going to turn. So I need you to be okay with that.
I can't promise anything.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Fair enough.
And then just keep walking behind the dude as where he's like going back to the shore.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys are coming down the bridge, and he's like whistling some song as he's coming down. And in the distance, you hear crying. You hear like a woman crying. Um, you hear some laughter. Uh, Coming from those condos that were to the now they're on your left as you come down. You hear, there was like a little group of people in there. And you hear sounds coming from there, a mix of either celebration or crying. Um, you hear one gunshot go off, and then all that sound just stops for a bit, and a bunch of birds take off. Um, you realize that in the cars that you were passing here on the way back, on the way up at night, um, there were a bunch of bodies in them. Not deadheads, just bodies.
hmm They look new.
Old. Yeah, no, they're all old. Um, it looked like somebody went through them, like all the deadheads that were trapped in seatbelts and stuff. It looked like somebody just went through them and just popped them like through the head or something like that. But just it looks like there was a bunch of people, that zombies in here with their seatbelts on, that just died and were turned into Z's.
hmm
Most of them are skeletons at this point. Uh, You actually do see like one deadhead trapped in a back seat doing this. That everybody apparently just left alone.
I have the energy for that.
Um,
Huh. No, keep going.
yeah, you gotta go.
I mean, I straight up, I don't have the energy for that. I don't want to, like, I give myself a little walking stick. You just see the zombie, the zombie back there just stuck and just like, someone else will handle it.
I see you're injured. Do you need some assistance?
No, this is regular injury. I've done worse. I've gotten away from worse. And like, I might think hard of like falling out of a 4-story window while I was trying to kill a super at some point, like before the outbreak happened, and it's kind of
Okay.
like walking away with a broken leg.
Okay. You do it starts to go into a diatribe of how continuous injury could lead into injury later, and that you should take your time and heal correctly, and da da da. He starts going into this little diatribe about it.
God, it's even worse than it's just it's like I don't even know. It was so quiet before. It was so quiet before. That's an out loud muttering. Like it's
It's like,
Witness
can you
and
like?
yeah, like fucking Meta and Ether are just walking by and Witness is like, it was so quiet before. It was so quiet before. Like, there's no sound going on outside.
Meta just looks
Oh,
and just like, yeah, that's
uh,
pretty normal for the first week of a symbiote. She just kind of gives a nod of like pats Witness on the shoulder, of like, oh, this is just the beginning. Pat, pat.
um. So you guys are walking for a good like 10 minutes.
Hmm.
When uh a few people are walking toward you on the road, like heading toward like the Isla Morada behind you. As you guys are suddenly from the very comfortable position, you see. God, I forgot his name now. It's Carlos, right? No. Hold on. His name was Charlie. You see Charlie lowers his shotgun. Like as soon as he sees him. And
Ah.
he seems to almost like take a step back to fall more in line with you guys.
Hmm.
And he's whispering. He's like, these guys are trouble. I don't know what they're gonna do.
All right. Well, like writes herself a little bit, starts rooting for the pistol. What's one more body? Um I just like starts walking forward. Are we good?
Uh when you say that, um you notice that like one of them has a machete in his hand. The other ones have like their machetes like in like scabbards, right? Like on their belts. And the
Mhm.
one that has it in his hand looks at the one in his hand and goes, "Oh no!" And he puts it on a cart. And he said, "No."
All right. Sounds like they don't want to fight. I say that,
No,
Charlie.
no, 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 no. We're coming this way. Uh, because it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we killed it.
You killed it? You killed the Brine Queen?
What the guns are for.
And the one that put the machete, goes to hug you.
Yeah, those are the other ribs. Hi.
Maybe I'll don't.
And he goes, oh, you're hurt. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the Brine Queen. You don't. I'm good. Yeah, we killed it.
Oh, okay, good. We were just gonna go to the South Point, the North Point, enclave, and talk to them and see if they want to get together our little enclaves, because safety in numbers.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like, looks over at the rest of the group. I mean, they basically killed or captured every Z on this island at this point, right? So this place is pretty safe.
Yeah, this island is pretty damn safe at this point.
Hmm.
They ate most of the Z's on this island. One of the guys, very serious. And he goes, but be careful. Some people are just not normal anymore. We left
All right,
the rest.
what is that?
We left the rest of our crew because they went crazy.
Oh, because of like the psychosis thing, right?
Yeah, they all have max ranks in psychosis.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I have that too for free? Sorry.
Do you really want max ranks in psychosis?
We'll talk about it maybe.
But so oh wait, I don't know how to ban that person.
Okay.
You feel right click.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
So but come on, I was interested in AI free watchers. Oh, anyways. So yes. So they look at you, they're like, yes, we're just going over there. The rest of our enclave, the rest of our gang, they kind of crazy. Especially the kids. The kids started screaming. And yeah, I couldn't, and one of them goes, we couldn't be there anymore.
Mhm.
So, if you're going back that way, be careful.
Got it.
Yeah, don't go next to the marina. Just go around it. They're in the marina. They're in there.
There's a very pointed thought towards the symbiote in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it's just like, got it, and then just starts walking off. Make sure walking.
The voice in your head goes, if you practice, I might be able to help them.
There's no such thing as a private thought now, so I can't have it.
Oh, if you want me to firewall part of your brain away, I can.
Sure, okay. And in this like tiny little area here, just thinks, why is this my responsibility?
You're the
Cool.
chosen one. Silly.
Things I can't do, things I can't die until I do. Mentally restore a bunch of feral children.
Well, sometimes fate chooses those who are ill prepared for it.
So those are the people who we were at the bonfire with, the chill bonfire, not the one where
yeah, these are the guys who are these are the guys that were
yeah.
sitting around the bonfire. Those guys. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this isn't the bonfire with the hot lady at it.
No, that
I
was
miss
the
her.
old guy that came to see you guys. He was part of that group.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he has the shield
Yep.
thing. That was cool.
Yeah, and he came over to apologize basically and go, "Hey, we're good. You
Mhm.
just go."
You killed the Brine Queen. Please do not kill us.
Exactly. So so they the group, again, thanks all of you. Um uh one of them actually metamorphosis. One of them gives you this really cool looking bracelet made of coral.
She thanks them and just says, "I'm glad that you can know peace now. Uh, really, I do hope that we can help people here. It's a beautiful place."
It is. I grew up here. Yeah. I've grown up here in the Keys all my life. So at least we have this island, and at least now we know we can eat zombies if we really have to.
That still sounds like terrible.
That is an
Mhm.
option, I guess. I would put it very low
Right.
on the list.
Not the
And
last thing you ever want to do.
hearing that, I kind of want to try something.
Actually, the voice in your head brings up the fact that there might be some long term health problems that they will be facing, and the next time one of them dies of a natural death or of any death, they should be watched just in case.
Okay. Um. Cool. And hearing them talk about how, well, at least we can eat zombies again, I'm like, I want these guys gone. So I want to try something as they're
Okay.
walking the other direction. So I have chilling presence.
Yes.
And now I have a symbiote that gives me the ability to psychically project my thoughts.
Okay.
I want to intentionally a repelling thought that send a chill down people's spines so that they don't want to be around me. This is like a down tuned dragon fear of just
Okay.
like
So that would be a power stunt
mhm,
to emulate a power. Um, Hold on. You would be emulating basically emotion control. So give me, you know what? Screw it. It's such a fucking cool idea. You do it. I'm just gonna say you do it. Um, because when you even have the idea, the symbiote is like, oh yeah. Because the
mhm,
idea of eating zombies, even to it, is gross. So you turn around and you seeing them walk away, and you see one of them gets that, when you get that chill up your back,
mhm,
and they look back and they look around, and you see one of them does a cross, and they start to walk away faster. And you notice like they're looking around more, like they're scared.
mhm.
And
Look
he
over
goes,
at the other two. Is that good?
and the voice says again, like I said, you should tell them to start watching each other as soon as any of them die. Because I would
I'll
suspect they would come back they would be animated.
I'll tell Charlie.
Okay, you tell Charlie, and Charlie's like, well, there's never such a thing as a free ride. I'll make sure to tell everybody on the island.
Mhm. After that happened, right? I'm gonna look over at the other two, and I think I just became more unlikable.
Have you tried not doing that?
I feel like it's just kind of necessary to the job overall.
I don't know if
Um,
that's true.
so you guys get closer to the marina, and you hear children screaming and like loud voices trying to calm them down. Coming from that one building that you originally saw all the women and children in. Just outside the marina, you see the open fisherman you came in anchored maybe 60 feet off the water, off the pier. And there's people on it.
People we know?
Well, you can't tell from here, but you can tell they're fishing. But it is, by the way, it is the same open fisherman that you were dropped off on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We don't. They're only 60 off. We don't have to use the special flares.
Nope.
Hello.
You yell out, and they're like, and you see one of them starts to reel up the lines as the other one's pulling the anchor. And it takes them like good 5-10 minutes to get everything going, and then they come toward you guys. And he drives a boat right up to the pier. And they're not the same people that dropped you off, but you do remember seeing these guys at the Enclave, that the Watchers. You remember seeing these guys there. One of them, you could swear, was actually untying you guys from the pier before you left. You could say that's one of those guys. But they look familiar to you. And he goes, apparently you... Is he coming with you? And you see Charlie goes, no. I'm staying here. But your friends, I've done what I said I would do. Have a good one. And he tilts his head to the side, and witness, in your head, you hear a third voice, and he goes, it's not going to be quiet in there for a while. And it sounds like Charlie.
Damn it.
But if you need me, reach out to me. You'll find me. I'm always going to be on this island.
Sounds good. I look so tired. He reached out inside of my mind, and I'm just like, I'm tired of having people in here. I was not built for company.
Who left the door open? God damn you!
Yeah, just like, all right, cool. I say out loud, sounds good.
And he nods, and he looks at you and says, it took me a long time to be able to shut out voices. When your brain opens up that way. He says this out loud. When your brain opens up that way, you'll start picking up conversations around you. It takes time.
No, it's just like, oh, if it takes time, starts to get on the boat, the first thing I'm going to do is sleep it off. The next thing I'm going to do is hope that the next place is quieter, but we'll see what happens.
He looks at you all and he goes, sounds like a plan. I'm going to go and find that bottle of rum I hid away. And he turns around and starts to walk away.
Take care, Charlie.
And he just gives you guys a peace sign, raising up his hand, and still walks away from you guys. As soon as you guys get in the boat, they start to back the boat out of the marina. And, they're heading back toward the Watchers Enclave. As you guys get closer to the Watchers Enclave, you notice that there are a few deadheads piled up next to the marina that weren't there when you left. And he goes, one of the guy driving there goes, ever since you guys did whatever you did, these guys have been walking on shore. Not a lot of them, but enough to be annoying.
How did that was
Hmm?
it the Brine Queen? Like
I
thinking to
have.
everyone else, talking to everyone else. Was it the Brine Queen?
He
Could
goes,
be.
I don't know, but now we haven't had like walkers come out of the ocean in a bit, but now we do, and but at least it's not like hundreds of them. So
Ah, that just makes me more concerned about the rest of the keys.
Mhm.
um, so you guys get there. They park their boat. You see that your boat's there. And they go. He goes, "Oh, we took the liberty of filling up your gas tank."
Well, thank you. That's very kind.
Well, if you weren't going to come back, it was going to become our boat, so we might as well have filled up your gas
Yeah.
tank.
Fair, fair.
But anytime you want to do some trading, you know where to find us. We owe you.
It is much appreciated.
If
And
you wanna sleep here for the night before you head on home, you're more than welcome to. Uh, some some of us caught a few mahi mahi, and we're gonna grill them up now.
sounds lovely. I know
So,
many of us are quite injured after that run-in with
Mhm.
those creatures. So
um, so you're there overnight, and it is like every 20-30 minutes there's a watcher. I mean, there's a call from one of the watchers, some random ass deadhead walking out of the water. And they take care of it. But it's like every 20 to 30 minutes, another one comes up. Sometimes it's two of them. And they're all bloated, and it looks like they've been underwater for a while. Um, you guys are brought to the center of the enclave. They have a barbecue going that used to be a gas grill, but looks like they ripped out all the gas stuff, and now that you've been using wood with it. And they cook up some mahi mahi they caught. And another guy literally makes ceviche out of the mahi mahi, puts lemon and stuff on it, and gives it to you guys. Um, uh, Somebody has some homemade rum that could probably take paint off a car. Um, and the this group was normally incredibly quiet in everything they did, and first time you hear laughter from them, like out loud.
Like looking around, and it's it's the three of us, and it's I imagine that Ether, while still injured, you're probably still like walking around and talking, grabbing anything that they're offering you to eat, and Meta,
She's got a past metabolism. She's hungry.
uh and Meta, your ability to talk to everyone everywhere and relate to people. Witness is just kind of sitting here and it's like, actually Hayes probably would have liked this.
I wish he could have been here to hear the thanks
Mm.
above all else. But yes, I agree.
Um, so at some point, Ether is offered a because Ether's literally eating everything. They give you a bowl of a fish stew they made using the parts that were left from the fish. Um, it's spicy as hell. They
What?
Yeah. These people have been growing some peppers here, and they threw some in there when they were cooking it. Um, So the evening passes, but again, every 20 to 30 minutes there's a call. And they're not all from the same side. Some of them are from the south, some are from the north. It's random, but it's the entire night.
Wait, we don't have those peppers like on our enclave, right?
No, you don't.
Can I have some? Like,
Uh,
because
they-
you can grow vegetables with other vegetables, so.
Yeah, they give you a few peppers so you can take the seeds
Mhm.
out.
Yeah,
They'll
that's what
literally
you-
pick a few and they'll give them to you. So you have like
Yeah.
you have like 3 little peppers. They tell you to they're Texas, what is it? Texas Reds, which are spicy as hell. They're not ghost pepper
I
spicy.
love spicy stuff so much.
Yeah, they're not ghost pepper, which is just punishing yourself. This is spicy where you can enjoy it. And they grow very
If you
well
can
in
handle it.
Florida because my wife is growing them in the backyard.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the next day, you guys wake up, and as you're heading to the boat, you see one of these bloated deadheads walking on shore, and it's taken care of before half of its body even gets out of the water. Somebody takes it with a spear, and it's dead. It wasn't even a threat, but again, they just keep coming. You get on your boat, start it up. Ether already knows how to drive a boat like a badass. And you guys start to head home. As you guys are getting home, you notice it a little quiet. There is a truck, looks like a painted ambulance, on the 7 Mile Bridge that wasn't there when you guys left. It's painted black and orange, and it has KWPA painted on the side. Looks like a spray can.
Question: the weird group that we were wary of. I think Meta would remember the name. I cannot right now. Do those initials pair up?
Key West Port Authority. And yeah, you see it's like parked up on the bridge. You can tell it hasn't been allowed off the bridge. So they're probably negotiating with the bridge rats to, use the bridge. But you see that truck there, and it's this one has more than the last one it came through. The last one it came through was like a pickup truck. This looks like it's a modified ambulance. It has a trailer on the back of it. And yeah, it's up there. And standing next to it is somebody armed and dressed in tactical gear. And the guy just seems to be talking to some of the bridge rats. It's not like it's not like he's, what I mean? He just has a gun and there's like, oh, yeah, he seems to be talking to some of the kids.
I feel like we
So-
just got new neighbors.
So you go down underneath the boat, underneath the bridge, and you see soldier. You see the key in front of you. On the dock, you see. You see Vinny. Vinny has a fish rod in the water, and next to Vinny, is Sandals. Is like sitting next to him, and as soon as you start coming up, Sandals perks up and starts barking. And then you see when Vinny looks up at you guys, and he's like, like raising up his hands.
Mhm.
And then as soon as Sandal starts barking, Mocha starts barking in the distance, and pretty much waking up the entire island.
You know, it's we made it. We made it. I'm almost glad. I miss my cot.
You see the first person to the dock is, of course, Sebastian. He comes up to the dock. He has a shield on his back. And you see, little by little, as you guys get closer.
Tell him, or should I?
I can help with this. No need to worry. Yes, we are down one.
What happened to Hayes?
Hayes, have you all heard of spirit supers before?
You mean like, and this is Conway. Conway. You mean like the Phantom?
Correct. Hayes was one.
You have to tell us more about this later, but you guys look like shit. Come on.
Much appreciated.
Get off
And
the boat. I
yeah,
couldn't tell
Conway
you
helps.
anything else face down.
Conway helps all of you out of the boat. And Max and Poppy run up to Metamorphosis and give them a hug. Henry and Jacob are like off to the edge of the dock. They're just waiting for you guys to walk up. And Jacob walks up to Ether and says, "You look like shit."
I mean, look, I could look worse.
And uh and Henry like reaches down and touches your rib, and he goes, "That's broken," and you're like, "Ah."
It's fine. It doesn't even hurt. Stop touching it.
So you guys start to walk toward the pier and walk toward the enclave, and the camera starts to draw back and starts to settle on Key Largo, where Hayes opens his eyes. Finds himself surrounded in a circle of candles. Sitting in front of him is a woman dressed in very, very gothy clothes. And she goes, "Gotcha. Almost lost you there." And that's how we're going to stop that. Camera goes back to you guys the next day. So, this is going to be the end of the season. There's something in the game called Enclave Interludes, which are something that you can work on in between adventures. So, I would like you to think about what you're going to do over the next month that things are oddly quiet. There's still a hush. It happens 2 or 3 days after you come back. It's just as intense as the last one. But you notice that it's not as, it's a little more intense now. It's not as it's not like you can't put your finger on it, but it feels heavier. Like it just sits on you. And for the first time, it doesn't go away before sunrise. It goes away at sunrise. It lingers a little longer. And the Port Authority has introduced themselves to you guys and has mentioned that they're opening trade routes between all the enclaves up north, all the way down to Isla Morada. And they would like you guys to know that they're here to help you. If there's anything you are looking for, we would love to help. They do ask for your names because they're taking a census of the survivors on the island. Do you guys give them your real names?
I don't have time for that. No.
Classified.
Okay,
I'm busy.
I've got a Rolodex of aliases, so we should be good.
got it.
See, actually, what I feel like happens is
yeah.
that they ask me and I say classified. And immediately after saying that, Vinny comes up and is like, oh, hey, Annabeth, can you? God damn it.
Yes, that's awesome. Hey, Annabeth, can you help me out here? God damn it. So yeah, so that's perfect. So yeah, you see that they want to open trade routes from the Keys. You get news about the southern Keys more. There are still a few islands that are really, really, really infested with deadheads. And what they've been doing is they've been literally just driving through them on those islands. But excuse me. And that there's a few bridges that are out. So what they've been doing is taking boats and then salvaging a car and then driving up, which is why you notice that the paint on this one is pretty damn fresh. And they tell you that the Keys are the Key West is open for business. They have power. They have desalinization. They have over 100 survivors. They even tell you the bars are open. And that everybody's welcome to come down to Key West. Oh, and the interesting thing is the hush doesn't reach down all the way to Key West. They don't experience it there. They tell you that they start to feel it at the beginning of the 7 Mile Bridge.
I feel like the idea of that is enough to want to like. I'm actually, you guys, I don't know. We don't really have any like bystanders besides the kids in our enclave.
Yeah, like the
Like,
kids are the
maybe
only
Vinny.
real bystanders. Almost everybody else is capable. Well, you have a few people like, let's be honest, Vinny's skill set in the post-apocalyptic world isn't that useful.
Yeah.
He was a corporate power broker. Though now with the Port Authority, maybe his talking could, help. Yeah, the two kids are the two kids, Vinny, Lewis, even though Lewis is really useful, and Julio. Um, oh, Julio. Um, Julio is really depressed. Julio was the kid that Hayes saved.
Mm-hmm.
When you tell him that he was a ghost, he doesn't believe you. He's like, look, I'm 12. You could tell me that he got Z'd and you took care of him. I get it. That's what he would have wanted. You don't have to tell me this bullshit that he was a ghost story. I get it. I get it that maybe he got Z'd and he was really powerful and you had to put him down before you made other people Z's. It's fine.
Darling, I would never hide that information from you. I would never do that.
He basically yells at you that he is not a little kid. And he like basically just runs off and hides under one of the buildings. With
She
Mocha.
takes it. She knows. She knows how this works, and this is a kid that had to grow up way too fast, so she'll take whatever is needed.
Yep. And Benny, which was the guy that found him. Benny completely believes the ghost story. And he goes, it makes so much sense because the body wasn't there before I noticed him. And then suddenly the body was there. I could never explain it, but it makes sense now. At least he found some peace. So, your closing scene for your character, what is it going to be? We're going to start with Metamorphosis.
So I think that she's patched herself up. She got an injury last fight. So she's been healing up, trying to take rest, trying to impart as much knowledge as she can to Poppy and Max. And I think in the back of her mind, she's very nervous because she's now in 2 fights, basically. She's used a very large amount of power, and those things can be tracked from her people. She knows she used to do it. And I think she's just nervous that have I let out too much information in doing these fights, in absorbing all that, and then doing these nuke blasts, basically. Am I just creating a beacon for them to come to? So I think she's wary and trying to basically, she does not know how much time she has left. So she's trying to impart everything she knows, like as much as possible in the last, like this downtime period. Just she very much has that doom feeling in the back of her mind that there's something very wrong that is going to happen, and she doesn't know if the next fight she's going to come back.
Witness, what's your closing scene?
My closing scene is it's me on the beach tossing bass around like a rag doll. The idea here is I'm talking to Sebastian, and like we tried the normal thing. He tries throwing a knife at me or whatever, and I don't even have to like move it with my hand or catch it to like throw it to the side. And I'm like, hey, I get how you feel about me. You're gonna have to keep it that way. Because one very important thing is that I cannot turn no matter what.
What? You're not
So-
super. You just turn into a normal deadhead. Ooh, scary.
I'm going to use the telekinetic power I have
Yeah.
and flip him upside down.
Okay. Ah! What the? When did you get powers? And that's the end of the scene.
Yeah.
Ether, what's your closing scene?
It's like one evening where like they're all like having like their like communal dinner or whatever it is, and she's like sharing the stories of like what happened when they were on the island and like the fight that she went in, but she's absolutely like fabricating it, like she did all the cool stuff. So it's just her like pantomiming and acting out what happened,
Yeah.
and then talking about how she got to run on water. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just just her embellishing and I think trying to make her like the big name compared to like Witness, who I know did a lot
Actually,
of
the
stuff
night
there.
you do that is one of the nights
Mhm.
that some of the bridge rats actually joined you guys.
Mm.
Oh no, that was so cool. That was so interesting. No, tell me about the part where you also managed to crush her head. How did you do that?
Alright, so like alright, so have you ever run on water before?
It's so cool.
So cool.
So so with the story and you telling it,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
camera starts to fade out to black. And that is going to be the end of season 1 of Rotted Tropics. I do have a season 2 planned, where we find out a little bit more about Hayes. But yeah, I'm glad that we were able to complete this journey, even though the last few weeks has been a freaking nightmare of technical
Mhm.
difficulties and life throwing curveballs at us. But luckily we're all healthy and we're good. I hope to come back to this some point after Gen Con, because my life right now is being eaten up by con season and finishing writing the Rotted Capes manuscript that I'm really close to being 100% done with. So you can find me, the Stat Monkey, on thestatmonkey.com. You can find me here. I am sorry I have let my blog slip, but I do have something planned. I'm going to finally find a theme, I guess. I'm planting of my flag on the theme of my my blog and my I'm gonna do little videos and stuff. And hopefully they'll be ready soon. So let's go through everybody here. Tell us what you're up to, where we can find you, and all that stuff. We're gonna start with Metamorphosis.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary. My pronouns are she, her. Today I've been playing Metamorphosis, whose pronouns are also she, her. Where you can find me. You can find me online at the Nerd on Wheels everywhere on social media, where I talk about disability, TTRPGs, and everything in between. As far as what I've got going on next, tomorrow you can find me on Nerds with Dice, where one of our uh, castmates that's not here right now, Tall Halfling, is running a one shot of Call of Cthulhu Arkham Fire Department that
Oh, that
Pixie is
sounds so
also
cool.
in. We're basically, as most people know, most Call of Cthulhu games end in the house being lit on fire, and someone has to deal with that problem. And that's Pixie and I and a bunch of other amazing cast members are over there to do that tomorrow night. And then this Saturday, you can find me in a double feature on Nerds with Dice, where I am playing first a Call of Cthulhu / Pulp Cthulhu one shot, or technically it's a duology. It's 2 shots, where we are all worshippers of uh, different Sumerian and Egyptian pantheons. The Greek pantheon has been totally wiped out by some sort of Cthulhu like being, and we are trying to protect our gods from having that happen to them. Uh, then later that night, you can find me in another undead creature feature when Fields of the Dead is coming back on for part 2 of season 2 for our Walking Dead series set in the Midwest. I got to figure out still what character killed my character's wife. So there's a whole murder mystery to happen. I'm sure there will be drama as well as interesting moments. And then every other Monday, you can find me on High Shelf Collective, where I am running a short series for their Mun D&D series, where they play everything but D&D on Mondays, and I'm running a little 4-shot of Vesson, where they are establishing Rowan House in Dublin. It's set in 1890s Ireland, where the revolution is starting to bud, and they need to get rid of the British the British-powered secret society called the Apollonian Society. So they're playing double agents. It's going to be an interesting time. They're trying to find a vampire.
Nice.
Oh wow, that sounds familiar.
That sounds awesome. And Witness, what are you up to?
Hi everyone, Crimson Soul here. I am normally, actually, I guess currently a Cyberpunk VTuber as far as you all are concerned right now. You can see me this week on Hilarity Saves at I think 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be playing a Kids on Bikes game, which is the final game of a Kids on Bikes anthology that they've been running over at Hilarity Saves. Then on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be running a mystery business game, which is like Scooby-Doo, with space here. As you know, we figure out what's going on at the fair. So many nefarious things can be happening. All we know is that every now and then the Ferris wheel runs, and you see a single person inside of it laughing their head off. And then when the Ferris wheel stops running in the middle of the night and you go and you check the car the next morning, there's a whole lot of blood.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's blood. I think it's corn syrup, actually. Just
Could be. It
died.
could be ketchup. Who knows? And I don't think I have anything else big coming up outside of that. So that's it for. Oh yeah, they can catch me on twitch.tv/crimson__ most days of the week, where I draw really slow.
But at least you draw.
Yeah, at least I'm drawing.
Exactly. So so Ether, where could we find you and what are you up to?
On the internet, because that's where I am. Last time I introduced myself, I did it in a really, really fast Southern accent, and then I lost myself, and I have the urge to do it again. Anyway, hi, my name is Space. I also go by Pixie. I am a variety streamer, VTuber on Twitch, and sometimes I play TTRPGs on the internet because I really enjoy them. Like Mary said, I will be playing in Call of Cthulhu tomorrow night over Nerd to Dice, and on Sunday, I'm playing a mystery business where I'm playing a raccoon. If you want to see me play a little critter on the internet, we're doing that on Sunday. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten everything in the world possible. If you like anniversary streams and you want to hang out with me, my Twitch anniversary stream is at the end of July. It's on the 29th this year. It's the 29th to the 31st. I always celebrate the very last week of July because it is also the week of my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that's why I was saying, hey, for my birthday, why don't we? My birthday is on the 1st. So yeah, I will be doing an anniversary stream on my Twitch over on Pixie Pond. I am playing Birth by Sleep, the Kingdom Hearts game that every year for my birthday I play it. Only on my
Nice.
birthday, no other day of the year. So I'm 3 years in and I still have not beaten it. That's what we do every year.
That's
I get really
awesome.
distracted with the command board because it's just Monopoly. It's just Monopoly, and I love Monopoly. But yeah, I'll be doing that this month. Okay, I think that's it. Sorry, I got excited.
No, that's cool. It sounds like fun. There's one thing I forgot. I will be at Gen Con. I will be at my Paradigm at our booth at Studio 2 Publishing. If you want to come by and say hi. At night, I am managing the Marvel RPG room, so you can come by there as well. I love Gen Con. I go every damn year. So anyways, we're gonna wrap up for this evening. Thank you for joining us on this crazy story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you all come back for season 2. I have some really cool ideas where this goes.
I'm gonna be faster than ever. Sorry.
Yeah, because you're not gonna. By the way, season 2, we're gonna stop the crazy fast advancement.
No, I'm gonna be fast forever.
You're gonna be slow.
Never. Could never.
Anyways, so yep. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna have some news about Roddy Cape soon. We're gonna be re-releasing the fast play rules with all the new changes to the rules that have happened because of this game and watching other games. If you want to watch more Roddy Capes, check out Fandible. They're running a great game right now. Pixie's talking about running a game as well. And I have another friend of mine who's talking about running a game, and that makes me so happy. I may actually get to play running games, which mind blowing. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. Have a great evening. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid.
Bye.
My mouse is not working.